Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. So today is Friday, it's injection day, and we had a snow day yesterday, so it was really cold, and then today is really cold. So you're gonna hear my heater kick off and on. I hope you all had a lovely week. I wanted to say welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for following this journey with me. And then to my returning subscribers, hello, hello, mwah. And let's get into this morning. So for breakfast, I have an egg, and this just has some everything bagel seasoning on it. And if I don't use everything bagel, then I'll put everything hemp or everything mushroom on it. It's delicious. But there's that. And then I have my protein, and I just pour this right into my iced coffee. So that's what I'm gonna have for breakfast. And usually I'll eat my egg first, and then I'll just sip on my coffee. And that kind of, by the time it's lunchtime, I'm already done with it. But that's what I like to do. And then I also have my calm drink, and then I have my other water back there. And just shaky, shaky, shaky. And then that's about it. I have my yummy egg and drink my coffee. All right, so I'm gonna jump into work because I am waiting for a phone call that's gonna happen in about 20 minutes. And I will check in with you at lunch, and we will decide what I'm gonna have because I'm not really sure. All right, friends, it is lunchtime and I'm not really hungry, but I know I need to eat something. So what I ended up doing, I didn't feel the need to take you into the kitchen because it was so simple. I just made some little roll-ups. And this is just Canadian bacon, and then I get a single cheese stick and I just slice it and put them right in there. So I just have 3. And then what I did was I made a little protein water, and that is this little guy. It has 20 grams of protein, 90 calories, 0 sugar. I love these. I found them, and they come in a packet. I think there's 20 in there. But, oh wait, I have it. Let me show you. Okay. So, they come in a pack like this. So, if you don't want to pour this into water, you can pour it into yogurt. I have been doing that. So, I just get these little 2 Good yogurts, or you can get plain Greek yogurt and pour it in. It is so good. I love it. It ends up being, what is it, like 120 calories and 32 grams of protein for these 2. Or, you know, you could just put it in water like I did today, and it's most delicious. So the flavor is orange mango, and it's so stinking good that I actually got it in the big thing too, because those I usually use for if I'm on the go because they're already pre-portioned. But this is usually for home because I'm home. I don't need to have that. So I'll share with you my macros so far. So with breakfast being my protein shake, my egg, and then lunch being my little roll-ups and my protein water, we are at 17 grams of fat, 13 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber. Protein is at 67.3 grams. And then for calories, we are at 458 calories. So not bad. And I feel great. I feel fine running on just that. So I wanted to give a couple of more options on some snackies because I know I'm not alone when you want something either salty or savory. What do you eat? I mentioned these. 4 grams of carbs, 13 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber, and 140 calories for the whole bag. And sometimes I can't even eat the whole bag. I don't know if it's just the amount of protein that I've had that day, but sometimes I don't even eat this whole thing. But this flavor, guys, it tastes like chili cheese Fritos. I mean, not exactly like it, but if you are a savory person like I am, these are great. So, so good. And then they have ranch as well. These are pretty good, but I do have to say they have a little sweetness to them. And I'm not sure if it's the whey protein in it, but there's some little hint of sweetness. And then they have nacho, which is pretty good. I wouldn't say it is a definite substitute for like a Dorito, but it's pretty satisfying. But definitely try these. Chipotle barbecue. I don't even taste the barbecue in it. If you are more of a sweet tooth person, we have these. These are the high key mini cookies. The snickerdoodle ones, in my opinion, are probably the better ones. Or I think there's chocolate brownie. Those aren't bad either. They do have kind of like a salty flavor to it, but 1 net carb. It has for 10 cookies, and I don't know, I never eat 10 cookies. But for 10 cookies, you have 14 grams of fat. So this is really good if you're doing more keto. 8 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. So not the best choice, but like for my husband who burns, you know, carbs super quick and calories super quick, when he wants a little sweet tooth thing, this is pretty good. Another one, if you are a savory person, these Quest cheese crackers. I love these crackers. I do like a Cheez-It. I like a Cheese Nip. I like a Goldfish, but these really do. Like, I can't finish the whole bag. It's pretty, like that whole thing is full of crackers, but 1 whole bag is 10 grams of carbs, 10 grams of protein, and 130 calories. Really, really, really good. And then I do have some protein powders that I kind of like to play with. Let me show you those. My husband's more of a sweet tooth. I like salty, savory, chippy things. But I got this and he loves it. It's not something I would necessarily have every day or he would have every day, but it's really good if you just have that sweet tooth, you want ice cream or cookies, like you want something like that, which he does like. It is the Ghost whey protein and nutter butter. Now this thing is ginormous. I wish they had a smaller container, but you know, whatever. He'll make use of this. But it has 26 grams of protein. It has 8 carbs and 160 calories. 1 scoop in 1/3 of a 4th cup of plain Greek yogurt. It tastes like cheesecake. It is amazing. It is so good. So that's kind of what his little snack and treat has been if he starts to want ice cream. And then you can also turn this into a blizzard by putting ice in it and blending it. And then you do have to add just a little bit more sweetener because the ice kind of does dwindle down that. But I was pleasantly surprised putting that in a Greek yogurt. Hands down, I would do it if I was really craving something naughty. And then I love this protein. It is the unflavored Isopure 0 carb protein. This is so good for many things. I can add it to more yogurt. I can add it to my broth. Broth. These little packets are great for on the go. I have them at my desk at work. I have them in my bag. 10 grams of protein, 50 calories, and 1 carb. I also have put this in tea, any of your beverages, any of your foods. I would suggest this one because it really has no flavor at all. I even made a guacamole that had this in it, and that increases protein with it. So get yourself some lavash bread. It's like the long sheets. I got mine at Walmart, and then I just cut it up and make little chips, and then you can dip it in the protein guacamole. You don't notice at all. All right, so my last one, you can make a low carb Muddy Buddy, and they're good with it. But it's this keto cereal. It has 17 grams of protein in it. 6 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of sugar. Now, alone, these are not the best. I don't know why. It just doesn't really, I'd rather not have any cereal at all, like, to be honest, because once that milk hits these, they might as well be packing peanuts because they don't taste like anything. So this is kind of how they look. They kind of look like Kix, but the smell is like, oh, this is peanut butter. But when you have it, it's barely there. I mean, for me anyways, I don't taste the peanut butter. So what I've been doing with these is adding a little bit of coconut oil, a little bit of peanut butter, your preference. I do have a low carb peanut butter, so I just use that. And then some melted Lily's chocolate chips. And then I melt that over, I'll shake the whole thing, and then I drop it in the freezer. And it is like muddy buddies. And of course, if you wanted to add a little bit more protein to it, like that ghost protein, dust it with it. That'd be tasty. There's some of the things that I go for. So hopefully that's a little helpful for you. We are going to finish off this work day, and then we will decide what we're gonna do for dinner. I will check in with you in just a few hours. Boop. So I decided to put together some little tacos. So I'm gonna use this as my starch. And then I made the chicken. It's the creamy chipotle with cilantro and kale inside of it so that I can get my veggies. And I measure out about 5 ounces because I should have between 4 and 6. And then I'm also going to make a side salad. So that should be good for me, is 2 of these and a side salad. Perfect. So that is for dinner. There you have it, you guys. I will take a picture of what it looks like and post it on my Instagram if you want to head over there and see what I ate. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Boop.